Major Slack Videos.
Hey, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Elden Ring. The Slack is back. Let's get underway and I'll explain what's going on. I'll explain my absence. We last left off, we killed Commander Neil. And the reason we did that was to get the other half of the secret medallion right here. So now we have both halves of the Haligtree secret medallion, both the right and the left half. I forget which one Commander Neil gave, but we now have both of them. That means that we can get to the secret area, the consecrated snowfield up here, which is, I believe, the last map to uncover. This area right here. That's the whole point of this. Before we go there, I highly recommend that everybody stock up on lightning arrows and rainbow stone arrows. We are at the point where we can easily just go to the Palace Road. What's this place called? Palace Approach Ledge Road, here in the Moblin Palace. You guys know this place. And then you kill that bird there, and you get 13,000 runes just like that. Or if you use a gold pickle foot, you can get 17,000 runes. At this point in the game, I know it's making fun of people who would pay for thin beast bones, which is, it is dumb to pay for thin beast bones normally. But at this point in the game where we can easily get like 13,000 runes in just a few seconds, now it makes sense. It makes sense rather to pay for thin beast bones instead of farming them. So that's what you can do. Go here and just buy yourself a whole bunch of thin beast bones. And you can use those to make, I wonder if I can make some lightning bone arrows. I think I used up all my thin beast bones. Yes, I can. Yeah, so make yourself a batch of lightning bone arrows. I can make a big batch. Okay, that's one. And make yourself a big batch of rainbow stone arrows. Right here. These will require thin beast bones and rune fragments. I forget if rune fragments are actually sold by any merchant. These guys don't sell them. Possible the merchant at this Church of Ella sells them. Let's just go check that out. If not, I can show you where to farm them easy.
Always.
No, so I'll have to look that up and see if they're sold anywhere. Or if you just give me a minute, I'll just put this, give this task to Mr. Laptop. Here we go. Google. Rune frag mid Elden Ring. Loading up the page. Ah. Oh. You can buy them from Gatekeeper Godstock, but he only has 5 available. You can also buy them from the Twin Maiden Husks with Smithing Stone Miner's Bell Bearing 4, which we don't have yet. Okay, so we can't buy them, so you have to farm them. That answers that question. I'm going to show you an easy way to farm them. War Master Shack. Is this important? Slack? Yes, it is important to have a big batch of rainbow stones and or rainbow arrows. Rainbow stone arrows. Preferably the latter. A few of the former. A few rainbow stones, but a ton of rainbow stone arrows. This is really important. Okay, so here at War Master Shack, just point yourself to the southeast. Basically, we're going down into the Trolls Field. veer off to the left here. There's the trolls out in the field there. You could just ignore them. You know the saying, don't fuck with them and they won't fuck with you. Pardon my French. Right here, right on top of these runes, are a whole bunch of rainbow stones. Okay, grab all those. Go back to War Master Shack, rinse and repeat to your heart's desire. Okay, that's how to get a whole bunch of rainbow stones. And once you've got enough thin beast bones and rainbow stones, make a big batch of rainbow stone arrows. Okay. As for lightning bone arrows, this will require Fulgur Bloom and some flight pinion. Those birds that we just saw out there where we were farming rainbow stones, you could kill those, try to get some flight pinions. Thin beast bones I just told you about. Fulgur Bloom. Up in a lot of places to get Fulgur Bloom, but I think the best place would be in the Altus Plateau. Right. Nope. See in this area here. Right here. No. Yep, that's it. Right near the Stormcaller Church. So right here. Rampart Side Path. Go there. Okay, gonna point to the west here. Hop on your horse. And whenever you see lightning, you know that's a good place to get Fulgur Bloom. And it's kind of sort of a hidden path in here to this area here, and this is Fulgur Bloom right here. Tons of them. Tons of them. You may get zapped once or twice, but you know it's no big deal. They won't hurt you that much. Okay? Lots of Fulgur Bloom. Who loves it? Slack loves us. That's right. Don't you forget it. All right. So everybody's got lots of Fulgur Bloom. Lots of lightning bone arrows, lots of rainbow stone arrows. Let's go to the Grand Lift of Rold and get it underway. Alright, show you my loadout. Blasphemous Blade. This I'm going to experiment with. I'm going to explain about that as we go along. Blasphemous Blade works really well against the two main enemies that we're going to be dealing with, Land Octopuses and Vulgar Militiamen. This I'm going to experiment with to see if it does better. And I got the Hornbow. This we should switch over to Lightning Bone Arrows, because both those enemies, Land Octopuses and Vulgar Militiamen, are susceptible to lightning. And then we got the Rainbow Stone Arrows. I'm going to swap those in at an appropriate time. Brass Shield, because the Stone Shield, the Fingerprint Stone Shield, is just going to be too damn heavy. Because we want all these other pieces of equipment. Serpent God's Curved Sword and the Dragon Communion Seal. And because we have all these other pieces of equipment, we're going to be pretty heavy. I don't want to stay in the medium load. So this is what I figured out. I was very carefully looking through all my equipment this morning, looking for pieces of equipment that have a weight that is lower than the physical damage negation, which means that you're getting good physical damage negation per weight ratio, and not many items are like that. So I figured out the Radon Soldier Helm is good. Haslow's Armor is good. This we could probably do better, but I didn't have time to look that up. And this we could probably do better as well. But this will give me a physical damage negation of 37, which is good. And here are my talismans. Always Gold Scarab to make more money. Always Arsenal Charm to increase our carry weight. And these two are wild cards. I'm going to be swapping out for the Arrows talismans, as the case may be. For now, we have the Dragon Crest Shield Talisman and the Great Shield Talisman. Flask, I'm going with 9 Magic Juice and 4 health. Alright? That's it. lantern on. Up here, we get on the lift. Got two options: hoist medallion, no, or switch action. Yes, that's the one you want. Press those buttons there, and you get this option: hoist secret medallion. Hoist secret medallion. And while we're taking the elevator up, just let me explain my absence. Yeah, I know I only put out 6 videos this month. I was looking back over the month of October. I've been extremely busy with Starfield. Starfield came out beginning of September. Had to upgrade my computer just to run it, so that was about a week's work. And then I had to do a crash course to learn the game, and then pump out a whole bunch of videos. So that's where I've been extremely busy with that. So sorry you guys had to take one for the team. It's just the way it goes. It's just only so much of me to go around, and it makes more sense to put out a big batch of videos for one game to free myself up for the other game, so that my finger muscle memory is attuned to whatever game I'm working on. I've explained this before, but yeah, I'll just quickly go over that again. Yeah, it makes no sense to go back and forth on a daily basis from one game to the next, because my fingers just get so mixed up. I'm still doing it. My fingers are still actually playing Starfield a little bit, even though I played Elden Ring for 3 hours this morning straight, just to kind of reattune my fingers. But I'm still trying to press B to bring up the map, which is the Starfield configuration. Instead, B is the skill button here in Elden Ring. So if you see me do that every once in a while, it's because I'm still trying to play. My fingers are still trying to play Starfield. Okay, so that's it. Now you guys have my undivided attention for the next week. I'm gonna work really hard to put out as many videos as I can for the next week. It's all about Elden Ring. All right, so you're gonna see more Elden Ring videos starting this week. And here we are in the hidden path to the Haligtree. And we have a stake of America telling us there is great danger ahead. Basically it's saying you're gonna die. That's basically what the stake of America means. Up ahead, you're probably gonna die. So I'm here so that you could, make it easy for you to respawn. Okay, so as soon as you come in here, there's always a vulgar militiaman patrolling on the stairs. And another one pops in from somewhere. I haven't quite figured that out yet. I have played through this area many times with my prisoner walkthrough. And I thought what I do is, I know exactly what to do. It's just I haven't figured out all the strategies for the samurai. But I figured I'd just jump in and show you how I put together these walkthroughs, like how I proceed. Some of you may be wondering, how do you proceed? How do I proceed without you, Slack? Kind of thing. This is how to proceed. First of all, Elden Ring, the entire game is a sucker play. It wants you to barge in without a plan. That's what it wants you to do. And then it's going to clobber you. That's the same thing everywhere you go. To counter that, don't barge in. Recon, look around, see what's going on, and plan accordingly. If you play like that, you'll do a lot better. Okay, so let's do some recon. We see a vulgar militia right there. And there's another one here. He's gonna drop in. Let's see if we can get this one's attention by popping off. There we go. There we go. Now we got his attention. And let's switch over to the great sword with lightning slash on it. See if he comes in, or if he's just gonna hide behind. Come on in. They always do that. You know why? Because he wants me to go out there so it will spawn the other vulgar militiaman. So let's just roll out. Roll back, see if he comes in. Nice. Yep, they really are susceptible to lightning damage. This is going to perform better than the Blasphemous Blade, I think. Okay, so keeping with the same agenda, Beast Eye Quivers, that means that there is a death route to pick up somewhere in this area. There's also a lot of the invisible paths down below. I'll show you about that later on. That's why I had you stock up on Rainbow Stone Arrows. There is the other Vulgar Militiaman right there. So I want to see how the Lightning slash Ash of War performs on these guys. See if you can one-shot them. Out of range. One shot. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, the only thing is you don't recover health, which is the one advantage of the Blasphemous Blade. Okay, so that should be it for now. The secret path to the Consecrated Snowfield is just up there. There is a lot of stuff here waiting to ambush you. You can see there's a land octopus there. There is a lot of stuff to explore also in this area. So you could just run up if you wanted to and get clobbered by all the land octopus and the Vulgar Militiaman there. Or you can follow my strategy. Let's go in here. Don't go barging in. Once again, it's always a sucker play. That is just a couple warming stones. You can see there's a couple baby land octopuses here, or larval land octopuses, as they're officially known as. And there's another one directly above us, waiting to ambush us. So let's see if we can wipe out these guys. Couple of lightning bone arrows for them. And I know that 2 Taker's Flames from the Blasphemous Blade will knock out this secret. See that land octopus there? That'll knock him out. And I want to recover some health. So let's see if we can sneak in here. Stick to this corner here. As soon as we get about halfway up this side, he's going to drop down. So let's just kind of back up like this. He's going to drop down. We're going to lock on. Taker's Flames times 2. There he is. Go, knock him out. And charge attack. Knock him out again. Beautiful. Textbook. Recharge. And get a couple of warming stones for your efforts. Total sucker play. I know. Okay, I want to actually start experimenting with these things here. So, I never use them. Drop them and you stand over them and they give you back health. There they are. Let's drop one right here. There you go. So that's our Alamo. Get in trouble. Go back there. Stand on that. Okay, so we got this guy to deal with here. This is a sucker play. There's a couple of Vulgar Militiamen up there. He's going to drop down. The Vulgar Militiamen are going to come out. It's going to be turned into a total clusterfuck. Pardon my French. Instead of barging in, let's play smart. Plunk on some Arrows Talismans, our Arrows Sting Talisman, and the Arrows Reach Talisman. And little Golden Vow. Flame grant me strength. Mighty shot. Okay, now we want to aim for his beak. That's where you do the most damage. A lot of damage. I was reading about these guys in the official game guide volume 2, which is incredibly informative. these guys will actually, they'll eat one of their own tentacles to recover their health. I want to see if I can actually see this, because I've never seen them do that. So I'm aiming for the beak, but his beak is now, don't have line of fire on it. Hey, he just did it, see? Did he just do it? There, he did it. Yeah, you can see that tentacle is chopped off. They actually do that. They eat their own tentacles, but they grow them back very quickly. I never knew that. And the official game guide was also recommending to like focus on chopping off their tentacles to make them like to disable them. I never thought of that before. So if you don't have good weapons, that's probably a good approach. But this guy, I mean, why barge in? And we just knocked him out. And almost. And that pays a whopping 6,000 runes. So that's worth a few arrows. Okay, and back to the great sword with lightning slash, shield up. We are eventually going to go through this hole here and drop down to a secret path. Yes, I know all about it, but for now, let's just get you to the site of grace up there. And I think I'm going to swap out my Serpent God's Great Sword for torch. Okay, sounds like there's another land octopus in the area here. And there's the Vulgar Militiaman. This is definitely a sucker play. So let's do a headshot on this guy. Excellent. Okay, so headshot will knock him down, and another to finish him off. You can hear a land octopus groaning away. It's here somewhere. Okay, see? Sucker play. Okay, so let's draw him back. Spread him out. Okay, and as you can see, the Blasphemous Blade is also very effective against these guys. I think I prefer the Blasphemous Blade against all these enemies, even though the game recommends using lightning attacks. So, let's take that out. We don't need it anymore. Just go with these two weapons. Freezing grease. There's the Vulgar Militiaman right there. And a couple of baby land octopuses. Very good. Okay, we got some Glovered action here. See this? This is exactly what I do when preparing these walkthrough strategies. So if you're wondering how to proceed on your own, go slowly. Do a lot of recon. Use your torch. Even though you got the lantern sucks. Come on, let's face it. Every time I use the torch, people are going, you know, you got a lantern, you can use the lantern. Yeah, come on, people, come on, let's face it. The lantern sucks. Okay, gives you a little bit of extra light, but not much. Okay, we got a Grave Glover at 9. How about that? Is that on my stuff of list? On my list of Grave Glovers to get? I think it is. No, we're looking for Ghost Glover at 7 and Ghost Glover and Grave Glover at 8. But still, that's a good find. And I think we made it. There we go, there's the Site of Grace. Still got lots of juice left. Yeah. So, I would recommend not resting here, because you're going to respawn all the enemies. Instead, let's keep going. The area is clear. Let's double back. Okay, and let's go down to the secret areas. This is where it starts, right here in this gap right here. Looks like you just drop down to your ultimate demise there, but there's not. There's actually an invisible path down there. So let's look up our rainbow stones and our rainbow stone arrows. Let's start by dropping a rainbow stone down there. And you see that it doesn't fall all the way to the bottom. So there's an invisible path there. So let's just drop down. Okay. Now we want to get over there. So use your rainbow stone arrows to mark a path. There you go. Now you know where to walk. Who loves you? Slack loves us, that's right. Don't you forget it. Now you know you can walk here safely. And grab Grave Glover at 9, another one. This isn't a fake wall. Hit it, breaks it open. And get the silver scarab. Let's organize by order of acquisition. Here we go. Raises item discovery. And we don't need these anymore. So let's go back to our regular loadout, which would be Dragon Crest Shield Talisman and the Great Shield Talisman. Okay, I don't think there's anything behind here. No, there is not. Alright. There is another... I think I can see a Vulgar Militiaman way across the way there. Yes. Interesting. Okay. There is another path going straight across here. We're going to have to mark it using rainbow stone arrows so that we don't actually fall off on either side. Let's see if we can sucker this guy. Why do I only have 7? Oh, because these are the ones I picked up. Right. These are the ones I made. So actually, yeah, the Arrow's talismans would come in handy for this guy here. That really messes him up, eh? Sorry, buddy. Okay. I don't want to use up the good ones. We don't need that. Let's use up the ones, the non-fletched ones. Okay. There you go. It's got a clear path. Safe path marked out. Stay on the path. Aha, see another vulgar militiaman right there. And I see another one there. See, this is a classic example. Classic example. The game is just waiting to ambush you all the fucking time. Pardon my French. That's just the general agenda of the game. Ambush. It wants you to barge in unprepared. That's exactly what it wants. So you should always plan accordingly. Take your time, recon, and mess them up with your own strategy. Okay, so Errol's talisman's back on. Looking for my Arrow's Reach talisman. I think I should probably order them by item type. Okay, now watch off to your... Huh. Okay, I just learned something. Rainbow stones will last. Rainbow stone arrows will not last. But we know that it's a safe path here. Let me just... Okay, there's another vulgar militiaman down there. And there's this one here. He's patrolling very slowly. Let's work on this guy here. That's great. Okay, prepare for close combat. Let's just run in. Go to one corner, spin around. Shields up. And it looks good. Sacramento Bud times 3. Okay. Another hidden path goes all the way down here. Let's see if we can mark it out. It's basically about straight down. I know it's really nerve-wracking to just walk on thin air. Definitely want to take care of this guy first. Okay, so he's down. And let's just lay out a couple of rainbow stone arrows here. Okay, it looks pretty safe all the way down there, so let's just... because these aren't going to last. Could be a sucker play going in there. Let's get ready. Okay, and there's also, we can also go down there, but first let's go in here. Just stop right here. Aha! Knew it. Knew it was a sucker play. But it was safer to run in because you don't want to be flailing about on that thin, invisible path. And looks like this is a great place to get Grave Glover 9. Okay, so took a little heat. Let's drop one of those warming stones. Wondering why the game won't let me drop this. Do these require FP? Ah! Oh, okay, I never knew that. They require 20 FP. Okay, so there is a cost to them. There you go. Let's just hang out here. It's still worth it. So basically you're trading FP for health. Pretty much unlimited health. I believe they last for 2 minutes. That's a good deal. Alright. Just want to drop a rainbow stone here. Okay, so we know this path is safe. I'm pretty sure that if we just walk off the edge of the invisible path here, we'll drop straight down. Oops, wrong one. Huh. So you can actually use regular arrows as well to mark out an invisible path, but they're not as easy to see. That should be good enough. Okay, it's gonna run out, drop down, roll just in case there's somebody down here. And a hero's rune, which is worth a ton of money. $15,000 runes. Alright, so we got a giant land octopus here. Gonna watch the back here. He's a sitting duck, unless he drops down. Interesting. Let's switch over to the bow. Lightning arrows. What we could do is use a little flame granting strength. Golden bow. Yeah, drop down. So at this point, I wonder if lightning pots, because we can arc them over the edge there. Do I have any lightning pots? I got one. Can I craft some? Probably not. Oh, here we go. Dang it. Okay, I know there's a little alcove down there. There's also a ton of There's a couple of vulgar militiamen down there with him. This is another sucker play. I would not go in there and try to take them all on at once. And there's a choke point down there. So I think the best thing to do is make a run for that. Get our armor talismans on. Okay, gonna drop down. Just make a run for it. Straight down here. Into the choke point. This is the boss door. And here comes our first customer. Guard counter on him. Locked by some contraption as usual. Okay, so now we got these guys by the balls. As long as the other bad boy doesn't come too close, could probably wipe out a lot of these little guys with just a good taker's flames. Good, well-aimed taker's flames. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay, so got the big bad boy up there, and probably a couple of vulgar militiamen out there. Same dealio here. Let's work on this guy. Try to aim for the beak. He's too big to come in here. Keep your distance though, because he's got that spray attack. This could do a considerable amount of damage. I always wonder if you could shoot out the tentacles. Oh! Oh, dude, you could shoot out the tentacles! I never knew that! Oh my gosh, that is huge. That is fucking huge. In all the hours I've put in Elden Ring, I never knew you could do that. But they grow them back, eh? Oh, yeah, you can see it grew them back. That's a lot of fun. I hate these buggers. See, he just chopped off one of his tentacles to recover his health. Now he's turning his back. It's a nice beak shot. And I shot off another tentacle. So interesting. It would stand to reason that if he needs to chop off his tentacles to recover health, if you chopped off his tentacles, you could prevent it from recovering his health. It would stand to reason. Huh. I'm gonna have to experiment with that. And one more. One more. That should be 6,000 runes right there. Okay, there's definitely something in there. And a vulgar militiaman here. 2 of them. Completely. They both have their backs to us. Wonder if you could sneak up on one. Dude! Dude! Oh, you can sneak up on both of them. Sweet. I don't think we can get a critical hit on this guy. Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice. And get some old fang for what it's worth. And here's the boss lever. Boss door lever. Okay, so we got a couple of vulgar militiamen in here. Looks like there's 3. Or 4 even. This is a huge sucker play. There's one patrolling there. And I think I see the... I think there's another one there. Yep, there's 4. Wow. Okay, so this is definitely a divide and conquer situation. Yep, here we go. Oh. Maybe throw in a couple of lightning bolts just to kind of get them pissed off here. There you go. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, that's right. Walk this way, you little bugger. Guard counter. Finish him off. That should do it. Yep, looks clear. All that for some root resin. Good. So, boss door is open. Probably want to go in there with a full whack, if you will. Save that for the next video. I'm not even sure what boss that is. I don't think I've ever done it. Entirely optional. There is a way to get to the site of grace from here. It's here, this way. Yep, elevator. It's around the corner here. Elevator switch, and looks clear. Hello. Speldrig Talisman +2. A fine acquisition. Greatly boosts magical damage negation. Magical damage negation, that's great. It's this one here, sorry. Vastly boosts magical damage negation. Unfortunately, you can't come back here from the site of grace because see, that's where it is. The site of grace is up those stairs there. So to get back to the boss door, what you'd have to do is go down these stairs. Wait a minute. There's the site of grace up there. Yeah, and the other path to there is, yeah, so we'd have to go back down that way. Yeah, see, that's the thing, to fight the boss. This is why I never do this boss, because it needs a lot of backtracking. So you'd have to kill 2 Vulgar Militia men up there, big land of octopus here, all the way down here, and either drop off here, go that way and around there, and all the way around on the invisible path down there, or something I've never tried, just drop off here and hope you hit the invisible path down there. So wonder if this is possible, to see if I can get up this without killing myself. This is drop a rainbow stone down there. I'm just curious if you could just, because that would be a shortcut. So you could potentially speed run here. So let's say you wanted to just speed run past the land octopus, which would make sense to do so because you don't want to be like all resources depleted by the time you get to the boss. That would make no sense. So right here, but then trying to get up here while you're speed running, I don't know. So you'd have to know where everything is. Let's drop a rainbow stone down there. Oopsie daisy. No, this way. It's down there somewhere. There it is. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, if you're a completionist, yeah. I don't even know what the reward is for that boss fight. I'll look it up, and I'll post that. Maybe as a comment, but I didn't do it in my prisoner run. I'm not going to do it here. I think I'm going to pass on that. So I'm going to call the run here. Out there is the consecrated snowfield, and there's a new set of hellaciousness to deal with as soon as we go out there. The never-ending blizzard, which reduces visibility down to nothing. I'm going to show you how to deal with that. I got a big detailed plan how to deal with that. So for now, thanks a lot for watching. There you go. Nice long video for you guys. Welcome back video, and like I said, I'm going to make a concerted effort to pump out more Elden Ring videos all through the week. You have my undivided attention. Elden Ring has my undivided attention all week, and I'm in Elden Ring video production. Alright, so I'm back. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. If you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give the old slacks or big old thumbs up, post a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to make sure you get all my videos hot off the press. Alright, see you next time. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes. Alright? Thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.